everyone, welcome to my first official blog of my brand new website, trainwithtish.com. I have written a couple of blogs, but have had some requests to do a vlog. So I would much prefer to talk, believe it or not, over write. So if this goes over well and you enjoy it, then maybe I'll do a couple of more. The first one I'm going to do is actually a quick and easy protein coffee elixir. I have played around with this recipe. It is my own recipe for a couple of weeks now, and I actually am quite impressed with not only the health benefits but also the how it tastes. For me, taste is important. I want to enjoy everything that I'm consuming, not just putting it in my body because I know it's good for me. So I've added a couple of things that have helped that, and I will give those as options if you would prefer to keep those things out of your elixir. So basically, this would be something to have first thing in the morning if you're really rushed and you don't want to make a full breakfast, then this is a great option, or as well as post-workout. So there is collagen in this protein coffee elixir, so it's great for post-workout because collagen of course contains protein. Rebuild and helps rebuild, I guess would be the best word, those ligaments and tendons and muscles that you have damaged through your workout. So first things first, I want to go through what ingredients are what and what the health properties are as well. So the very first thing that I want to add to my elixir is colostrum. Colostrum is something that is becoming quite popular. Most of you know it is the milk that is produced out of the mammary glands immediately following childbirth, and this is included in a lot of species, including human beings. So this is bovine colostrum. I know it sounds quite disgusting, but to be completely honest, it has no flavor, and it does add a creaminess texture to the elixir, which is kind of nice because I don't know, for me, I like cream in my coffee, so this is a nice non-tasting thing that you add. You don't have to add a ton, a quarter of a teaspoon. I'm adding probably a little bit more than a quarter or half. You can add as much as you wish, but the bag says about 1 teaspoon is 1 serving. Again, just going to make your coffee creamy, no flavor, but there are a ton of health benefits to colostrum. So it's going to help your digestive tract. It is treated a lot for people who have issues with their gut, so it's going to help you with your gut health. It is also going to help with your immune, and again with your tendon and muscle repair. So there's a lot of health benefits to this magic white powder, I call it. It is not inexpensive, but hey, what is healthy and cheap? I haven't really found anything yet, so if you have, please let me know. And then let's get right into the collagen. I love this one. It has got collagen creamer, and yes, it is from the Light Cellar. I like it because A, the flavor is delicious. It doesn't have a ton of flavor of coconut, but there is a hint of coconut, so it's not overpowering. But again, makes your coffee super creamy. So collagen protein is the most abundant protein in your body. 1 tablespoon of collagen is 6 grams of protein. We all know collagen is good for us. It is already in our bodies, and it becomes less abundant as we get older. So this is very healthy and a great option to start adding to your nutrition. So I'm sure most of you already are. This one is delicious. One thing you might not know though is that your collagen is not broken down or utilized the way it should unless you're consuming it with vitamin C. So Camu Camu, again, a product that I'm not sure that you know about, but this is one of the highest potency of vitamin C that you can take in. So without vitamin C, you're not going to get the benefits that you think you are from your collagen. So you need to either ingest vitamin C tablets are also fine, or you can add camu camu. Now, camu camu, again, 1/4 teaspoon, nothing crazy. It does have a bit of a vitamin C-ish lemony flavor to it, but this elixir, you can barely even taste it. Obviously, being high in vitamin C. There's also some studies that say that it improves your blood sugar levels, so that could be obviously something that's very beneficial as well. So not a ton, you don't need a ton of all these ingredients, but a little bit does go a long way. Let's add our reishi mushrooms. Now, reishi mushrooms, most of you, again, I find like a lot of the people who are following me are already very caught up. I like to add reishi to my coffee first because it has a very chocolatey type texture. In fact, if you add a tablespoon of this to almond milk or your favorite milk and then shake it in a shaker, it tastes like chocolate milk. I've done it, I've tasted it, so if you have a sweet tooth, that's an excellent option, and the almond milk does not have to be sweetened. So again, a tablespoon of reishi, some health benefits, again, boosting immune system, anti-cancer properties. There's also a lot of research that's saying that it will help fatigue or help depress fatigue and help with depression. So again, you cannot go wrong with medicinal mushrooms. There are several. I'm going to go over other options and other mushrooms in other vlogs, but I chose reishi for this elixir because more for the not just the health properties, but also because it makes the coffee taste chocolatey. So without actually adding any chocolate. And maybe I'll do a vlog on that little almond milk too, and just to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But again, a little of this goes a long way. Extremely good for you. This one is actually the mushroom spores, which is an even more concentrated amount. So now I think I've added sort of the dry ingredients, the stuff, all the healthiness that's in this, and then we're gonna add a little bit more funness to this elixir. Without adding a fat to this elixir, you're going to not feel satiated. So of course I'm going to add, but because this is a hot elixir, this is going to melt immediately, and again, make your coffee extremely creamy without adding any dairy to it. Coconut butter, the one at Light Cellar, this is, from my own experiences, is probably the best coconut butter that I have ever tasted. I asked the owner, Malcolm, what made it so good. Basically, they churn it for 7 straight days. I guess that makes a difference because, wow, it is unreal. I have to put this in my pantry, and I actually have to get Neil to hide it because I would eat probably this whole jar in 2 days. You can be generous with your portions. This is, again, the fat part of your elixir. So don't be afraid to add some extra calories in here, especially if this is something you're consuming first thing in the morning. Those calories that you're consuming first thing in the morning are going to be utilized. That's when you need to eat. So, and these are all good healthy fats that are going to give you a ton of health benefits and the energy that you're going to need throughout the day. So don't be shy, a couple tablespoons. Now if you're snacking on this late at night when you're not gonna need the calories, that's probably when you're gonna get into some trouble, but don't be afraid to add your calories. Again, be mindful of all your macros throughout the day. And then I was finding like it was good, but it wasn't sweet enough for me. So I needed a little bit of sweetness, probably my husband would agree with that. So I just add some natural honey. You can add whatever you wish. And the last thing is your coffee. So I'm just gonna quickly go and add a little bit of my coffee to this, and your elixir will be ready to drink. The coffee's almost done. And then I'm going to put it in my brand new magic bullet that Neil bought me because he was getting tired of the blender being out. You can use the blender. You don't need this fancy little gadget. Make sure it's sweet enough, yes. So I'm just gonna put the lid on this. I'm going to put it on my new, this thing is so slick. So what you're going to notice is once it gets emulsified in the magic blender, it's going to get all creamy, foamy, rich. It's such a nice treat. Okay, so there you have it. My own Train with Tish protein coffee elixir. So it's super foamy on the top. You'll notice it's quite dark. That is the reishi mushroom. There literally is like this much foam on the top, which is like, I just love that. I don't know if I'm the only one. Once you have the ingredients, you're good to go. These ingredients will last you forever. Again, the colostrum, the reishi mushrooms, the collagen, and make sure that without the camu camu or something with vitamin C in it, you are not going to get what you need out of this collagen or what you think you're getting out of this collagen. Coconut butter, honey to taste, coffee, and there you have it. There's my first blog. I hope you enjoy. Sorry, I'm back. I just thought I should taste it and give you my feedback on exactly how it tastes. It's so good. It tastes healthy. It tastes like you're doing something good for your body. It's warm, it's nourishing, it's so chocolatey, it's so rich, and it still tastes like coffee. So if you're a coffee lover and you would like to try this protein, I highly recommend it. I'm picky and I'm quite proud of this recipe.